Mitch Mercer here.
Hey, my name is Nathan Lucas.
I'm Martha.
My name is Salvatore Castellano.
Hi, my name is Jessica Green.
Daniel Paulsonelli from Wealth Warriors. I'd like to give a shout out to the mentor and the coaches, specifically Daniel Cho and Nathan Bokers.
And I want to give a big shout out to Elite Income Empire, Daniel and Neat, and all the coaches.
And I wanted to create a really quick video for Nathan and Daniel with the Wealth Warriors.
And I want to give a huge shout out to Daniel Cho and Nathan Bokers, the Wealth Warriors.
Huge shout out going to the Wealth Warriors and the Elite Income Empire, and more specifically, Daniel and Nathan. Back in 2021, I started my online business with affiliate marketing. I took some training and I hit the ground running.
5 to 6 years ago, I tried my best to try and make money online, but I kept on failing.
I started in 2020 during the pandemic. Not knowing where to start as an affiliate marketer, I was lost.
I've been struggling and trying to make money online for months now and could not succeed with all these other programs.
It was less than 2 years ago, I was at a point in my online journey where I was just completely lost, completely unfocused. I was so disenchanted with the entire process. I was literally ready to just walk away from the online business world.
And before joining the Wealth Warriors Elite Inner Circle, I was confused and frustrated.
On year number 6, I met Daniel and Nate, the Wealth Warriors, and I started working and learning from them. In the first 11 days, I made my first $1,000. 14 days, I made $2,000 over dollars. By day 30, $3,500. Day 31, $4,100.
I joined the Wealth Warriors program 22 days ago, and I've now made $10,000.
In less than 30 days, just this month, we've cleared over $20,000 in our business.
I got my first $10,000 worth in 86 days from one program, and then I doubled down and got another $10,000 worth in 38 days with the Wealth Warriors. Shortly after, I reached $25,000.
To announce that I was able to make $20,000 in 1 week.
I saw the success that people made and the value given inside Wealth Warriors. And when I joined, this transformed my life completely.
But I'll tell you right now, I've never seen anything like their program, Wealth Warriors.
I've never seen anything like the level of support and community they provide.
The Wealth Warriors provided me with the coaching, the training, the strategies that helped me propel forward.
Daniel and Nate will guide you towards success and unlock your full potential.
You guys are incredible. Your coaching is incredible, and I cannot recommend these two enough.
The support, the community, everything is just the best of the best.
And I just wanted to say a huge thank you to Nathan and Daniel.
I'm grateful for the Wealth Warriors coaching program.
Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Boom! What's going on, Nate? Unmute yourself.
Boom! Good morning, everybody! Happy freaking Thursday. Happy New Year still, 2024. We are literally only 11 days into the new year. Or you could think of, holy crap, 11 days has already gone by in the new year. All depends on your mindset. Good day. Rise with Wealth Warriors, guys. Thank you for joining us. Do we ever have an amazing show? We are bringing back on Tiffany onto our live today and to introduce you to some amazing things she's done since the last time she was on, guys. If you guys are watching live, hashtag live. If you're watching replay, hashtag replay, right? If you guys have any questions, drop your questions down below. Let us know where you're all from, and let's have an amazing show today, guys. Trust me, you're not gonna want to leave. This is one show to show you guys that you do not have to promote in the make money online niche. You can niche down and promote your passion, and that's what the Wealth Warriors is all about. Okay. So, Daniel, you have anything to say before we bring on Tiffany?
Yeah, super excited to have you guys join us, okay? So just make sure today we're going to drop massive value and bring you on Tiffany's journey. So throughout this live interview, I want you guys to ask questions, engage, because the more engaging you are, the more value we can provide, okay? So Nate, let's go.
Absolutely. I'm so excited, guys. So yeah, make sure you guys are engaged, guys. If you guys have any interest on creating content online, if you have any interest on photography or anything like that, I'm telling you guys, this is going to help your business, period. Okay? So stick around. Let's introduce Tiffany. Good day, Tiffany. Oh, I got to unmute you. Hold on. Let me unmute you. There you go. Good day. How's it going?
It's going.
Real quick,
how are you?
Let's introduce yourself to those who don't know who Tiffany is. She has been on Rise with the Wealth Warriors one time before when she first joined the Wealth Warriors. She actually had an amazing time, and now she's back, guys. And has she ever crushed it since the last time she was on? Introduce yourself to those. Who are you? Where did you come from? And how long ago did you start affiliate marketing?
Alrighty. So I'm Tiffany. I'm a stay-at-home mom, pro photographer in upstate New York. And I had started affiliate marketing, to promote my photography business. I needed to learn how to do marketing. And I was just like all the other photographers in the area, and I wasn't putting myself out there the way I really should be, and explaining to people who I really am and what I do in my photography business. So I originally started in November of 21. And I did not even I wasn't looking at the making money online. I was actually looking to up my game in my marketing. So I had taken a couple courses. One of them was a waste of money for me. And then the other one was very beneficial. I started to learn the tricks of the trade. I started to put out content that was getting people engaged in my photography business and on my personal, page. So when I started to see the success there, I was like, I think that I could either help other small businesses do this or do this for them. And I was always interested in doing a photography 101 course because I know there's a lot of people and interest in that. I started to put together a course and I had no freaking idea where I was going with it. Like, I didn't know how to build a course. I did not know how to promote it. I didn't know how to put anything out there. I was lost. So I tabled it and I put my whole, everything into learning affiliate marketing through YouTube and the free ways. And I was ending up down the same rabbit hole every single time and more frustrated. And I decided to just stop doing it because it wasn't worth it for me. It was more stress. And I was spending all this money on all these things that I didn't need, that everybody was telling me I needed, but I didn't really need it. So I had given up. And then in August of last year, in 23, I saw Jess post something about Wealth Warriors. And I had followed her throughout. And I'm like, oh, great. What am I going to get myself into now? Is this another one that is going to promise me all this stuff and I'm not going to get anything out of it? And so I just kind of stalked her page a little bit for a while. And one day I was like, you know what, this sounds like what I'm looking for. So I decided to, come on board with Wealth Warriors. So that was in August. And right away, I knew that this was exactly where I wanted to learn. And the community was huge. The community was very small, close-knit family type, and nothing was a stupid question. So I just felt very close to everybody. And then as I did the modules, as I learned how to, up my game in every direction, I thought about helping other people that were local. And so going through the modules, I'm like, I could do this. I could help other people, other small businesses that don't have the resources and time to do this for themselves or even know what to do. And I got the guts to, start putting together a package for these small businesses. And then I decided to do the one-on-one accountability coaching. And Salvatore is my coach. And just learning the strategies of how to post on social media to get the attention started to get the ball rolling for me for local companies, because I started to go onto my personal page and say, hey, does anybody need a website built? Hey, and just different CTAs, different things that that I knew that I was lacking as a business owner. So I knew that these people were too. So
that's huge, actually.
I was in coaching, one-on-one coaching for 20 days at that point, maybe. And I helped my brother out. He owns a couple different shops and they got hacked. And so I jumped in like the awesome big sister that I am, and I started to like lock down all of his socials. But this was stuff that I learned in all of, my journey through affiliate marketing and digital marketing. And then I asked him what he was using for marketing, and he's like, nothing. And I used that opportunity to talk to him about signing a contract. It was a $5,000 contract. So in 20 days, I signed on a $5,000 contract with 2 of his locations. And I've been doing their social media ever since. So I actually am like their social media manager.
Nice.
That started like, gosh, that was in like September. And then I got super busy with my photography business.
Yeah.
So I had 147 sessions in November alone.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
From the marketing
Congratulations.
From the marketing that I did and the stuff that I learned, it skyrocketed my business 3 times what it was the year before.
Damn.
So it was crazy. It was a lot of work. But as soon as my slow season started, I wanted to get on doing my photography 101 course. And I'm like, you know what? I'm done tabling it. Let's do this. So
I love how you say the slow season, and it hasn't even been it's been like just over a month since November.
Right. But
here you are launching your own photography course. It's absolutely insane.
So then again in December, right around Christmas, there's a small cannabis business in New York State. It's legal. So there was a small local owned business that needed help with their social medias and to get their small business running. So I used that same strategy, and I went in there, and I now have a $1,300 a month maintenance contract with them.
It's ongoing, right? Every single month.
Every month. So that helps pay for my studio. And it's just, that takes me about 2 hours a day. Like I have it set up so that, a lot of it's automated. But yeah, so it's been quite a couple months.
Absolutely. Since the last time I interviewed you, like you had just gotten your first high ticket sale and stuff. Since for the first time I interviewed to now is like it's absolutely insane. Like you cleared $15K in debt, made $5,000 contract, got another $1,300 a month contract, which is what? It's like $15,000, pretty much $15,000 contract if you go by the year, right? It's absolutely insane, and it all like for you to just come online and for you to have failed, I wouldn't say failed in the past, but had
I failed in the past, that's for sure.
I'm just saying, but had given up and come back to now where you're at is absolutely, it's amazing, because it just shows like, hey, maybe something wasn't for you. Maybe something wasn't for you, didn't work out for you, but there is always another link to the chain, right? Yes. And it's kind of powerful to see how crazy, like I'm super pumped. We're going to get more into your course here in a little bit. I want to backtrack a little bit, right? We'll get more into her course here, guys, in a bit. She does have a course, guys, and we're going to send you guys the link here in a bit. Absolutely must go get it, guys. I'm telling you guys, it's absolutely, I'm going to start going through it here this weekend, and it's a game changer, trust me. But I want to ask, what out of everybody, Jessica brought you in here, but what was what was it about Wealth Warriors? What was it about the community itself? Like, what was it that really got you okay, this is where I want to be over all the other programs online, everything going on, right? Because there's a lot of good programs out there. I mean, we've invested in pretty much every single one of them, right? So we know what's out there. We know what's in the market. We know what's available. Like, what was it specifically? Because there's a lot of reasons people stick with certain programs, right?
Sure. Yep. So I'm like a serial course taker. I'm pretty big on and that's not even like to become an affiliate for them or to resell the course or whatever. I mean, that's just like the topping on the cake, you know, but I think that you really should invest in learning everything that you ever put your money into. Like, you should sit down and take the modules. Like, it's really extremely important to sit and go through the modules. If you don't understand it, watch it 6 times. Like, there's no rush. There's no rush. There's no like, oh my God, so-and-so is already selling this and now I need to hurry up and sell it. No, you need to take what you're learning and put it to use.
Learn the skills.
And think outside of the box when it comes to that, because everybody else is selling the damn course, like, everywhere. You have to think, how can you make it different than everybody else? And I'm huge on that when it comes to my social media. I'm brutally honest when it comes to what I've done, what's worked, what hasn't worked. I think that the community here versus where I like the different courses and programs I had taken was I look at like the people, I'm invested into people's lives. Like, I love I'm like, it's almost like I love that I don't know you, but I know you type of feeling. Like, everybody in there, the community is so helpful. It's 24/7 support. It's the first thing I open. My Telegram is the first thing I open in the morning to see what everybody's saying and questions.
Soon will be school.
and right. But it's like that community that you make. I don't know any of these people like in person. I don't know their lives. I just know that they're doing the same thing I'm doing and I'm proud of them for it. Like, I think that's great, and that people don't give up on it and they just want to keep following their dreams and helping their families. And I just find that everybody's so supportive in that community. I'm not lost as a number. And that was my biggest thing with the other communities was that I was a paycheck to a lot of people. And I was discarded by so many different people that I purchased from that I didn't have any help. Like, that was the biggest frustration for me. I was looking for something that was going to actually help me. And like, Jess has never like thrown me to the wolves. I have other people I've purchased all these other courses from, and I don't even see them online anymore. And I was a paycheck. I was a paycheck. And
exactly.
And that's, like, but even the community, in our community, almost all of those people that are in the community, we follow each other on all of our socials, and we aren't competing against each other. We're loving your posts. We're engaging with people. You're learning their lives. You're understanding their hardships. Like, it's different. You're not a 300, 400,000 community. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you don't have to put a ticket in to find an answer.
Not yet. We will be this year. We're going to get up there this year in our community, but we're never going to lack our support in our community. That's literally what Wealth Warriors was built on, was community. Right?
Yeah, but that's the biggest thing. That is what was lacking in these programs. Like, it's every course, you'll find a lot of the programs, a lot of the courses are a lot of the same things because they're teaching the same things, but each program has its own like specialty, what they do. Like, you guys
me and Daniel were actually just talking about that this morning, Daniel? We were like, anybody can get knowledge. Knowledge is free all over the internet, right? Freaking people can take courses and buy every single course they have online, right? The difference with Wealth Warriors is what we give is that how-to, that step-by-step direction, that guidance, right? Those instant answers, right? and that community that feels more like family rather than just a community, right?
Right.
Yeah, and also what made me and Nate and also Coach Salvatore entire coaching team super proud of you is that not only you went through the 90 days journey, right, from feeling lost to now you have your own program, but I'm super happy to see that you are building your own community as well. So you are generating impact. Yeah, that's what we want to see.
And that's the biggest thing.
That's important because that's not how it is in a lot of the communities. They want you to promote them, you know, they don't want you to grow. I only found a couple like courses where they do want you to take what you've learned and create something from it, create something that you love. Like that's what the whole point is. But never forget your roots. Like that's my biggest thing. You don't forget who taught you that. Or like I might be doing my photography course, but I'm never gonna, I will forever and a day say Wealth Warriors is helped me do this. Or even, you know, there's other courses that I've taken that have helped me with, you know, my business structure and stuff. And I always promote that. But like, if you're not taking what you're learning, then you're losing so much money that you could be making.
And that's a big thing, right? Like is implementation and actually learning these skills. Anybody can take a course and start selling it and turn around and start making friggin' money. Anybody can do that. But now scaling that to 6 figures and 7 figures is a different freaking story. You got to know these skills. You got to actually learn these skills, right? If you want to make a serious impact, right? Like people coming online there, I see nonstop, they just come into programs left, right, and center, including even ours, just to promote it, right? And I'm sorry, but our program's not here just to turn and burn and make money off of. Our program's here to make a freaking impact, right? And that's where because most people in our program don't even support us. I'd say 60% of people don't even support Wealth Warriors. They support us internally, but they're promoting their products. They're promoting their passion. They're promoting what they want to promote. They're just getting the guidance and support from within our community. And that's what we're about. Right.
Yep.
And what was the difference? I have a question for you. What made you want to go from, because we have 2 packages. We got your group coaching, right? You know, your group coaching, absolutely amazing. That's what we started Wealth Warriors off with last year. Now we've just implemented the one-on-one accountability coaching. It's a 90-day fast track. I don't like saying fast track, but it's a 90-day friggin' self-guided, right? Literally, not self-guided, but literally step-by-step, hold your hands, right? It's personalized. What made you decide to put your hand up and say, hey guys, I'm ready to take this next step, right? Because there's levels to this game, right? There's levels to this game. You learn that necessities, start making high ticket sales. Now you want to take that next level. What was it that made you want to get that one-on-one accountability?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, go ahead.
So, anybody that knows me, or if you don't know me, I have pretty much the most severe ADHD on the planet. I mean, it is, it's something that I have struggled with through school, through like my whole life. I've always struggled with, keeping on track with something. And if I didn't see immediate like success with it, I'd be like, I'm done. Like, it's just, my brain doesn't function that way. And the way that it functions is by lists and by structure and the same thing every day, like doing the same process every day. I also lack the fact that somebody needs to hold my hand a little bit to do this stuff. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm a stay-at-home mom to an autistic child. And it is, my brain functioning is always worried about her and worried about making sure our bills are paid, making sure that I'm, making everybody happy. And I needed that structure. And I knew that, like, I didn't, I knew I needed somebody to help me, like to keep me a little bit more focused on, okay, this is how we're going to get there. And then work on what I'm slacking on, like, or what I'm not doing. And Salvatore took that on like a champ, let me tell you, because I'm not easy to deal with, and my schedule is so out of control that like he doesn't hate me. That's great. Like that's after all of this and how many times I had to be like, I'm so sorry, like I have this and I have that, and you know, he never like gave up on me, which is awesome because I think I probably would have given up on someone like a hell of a long time ago if that was me. But no, I just needed the structure, and I felt like after watching a couple of like the lives that you did when you guys were talking about it, and it was just coming out, because I think that I started when you first just started it out.
Yeah, you're right.
But I mean, I think that that's what it was. I needed that structure. I needed a little bit of somebody else's brain to help me like put everything into place.
And that was the power about it. Like that 90-day structure, that's the power of it, is because it's personalized. Right? It's personalized, it's customized. Not two one-on-one packages are the same, because they're customized to each individual's success, right? Your goals, right? At first you started off, you want to promote more Wealth Warriors at first, but then you flipped your switch and it was like, I want to do photography. Right?
Yeah.
And that's when me and Dan are like, yes, finally, like, because we're about promoting your passion. Whether you promote us or you promote your fucking self, we don't care, but we want to see you succeed, right? And when you finally said, like, I have a photography course, it's like, well, let's finish it.
Yeah, I remember like when I first
were like, get it done, let's get it done, right? Even the last few days, we've been rushing. Like me and you've been in the DMs talking back and forth, getting that affiliate thing, testing out links and stuff, making sure everything's working in the back end, right?
Yeah.
But you put all the work in yourself. Like you put a lot of the work in and got this up and going. And like you said, like you had a crazy month in November. It's only the 11th of January and you're dropping your course already.
Yeah.
Right.
The first time that I think that the biggest thing was when I was just promoting and going through all of the my coaching and stuff. I did not know what I really wanted to niche down at. I was like, do I really think that people want to, to learn photography? And I was very much doubting myself. And I was like, I don't think that's, I don't know if that's anything that people really want to learn. And then I showed Salvatore in one of my coaching calls the like really dirty, like down deep part of my photography course that I had set up. It was not pretty. It did not look pretty. It was just thrown together. And I'm like, I wanted to show him because I was like, I kind of think I might want to niche down on this. And he's like, the whole time, and you can ask him. The whole time he was sitting there and his mouth was like on the floor. He's like going through all of the all of my different courses. And he's like, are you kidding me right now? Like, you put this together and you're not doing anything with it? And I was like, I know. But I didn't have that confidence that I could do it. And I was like, once I stopped worrying about what I thought everybody else wanted, and I just sat down and put all of my love into it, I was like, holy crap, this is awesome. Like, this is going to teach people how to photography in such a fun way and how to use that in their business. Like, or even just taking pictures of your kids. Like, having gorgeous images where you don't possibly, do I want you not to come to me as a photographer? No, but if you don't have the money to go to a photographer, you can learn how to do it yourself.
Yep. Powerful.
That's a powerful thing, right? Even me, like I'm gonna go through it this weekend, right? Like I'm quite excited. I'm not the greatest at taking photos. I don't know. And now I actually even like yeah, like even my wife could go through that, right? She could take even better photos, right? Like that's the thing. Like it's kind of crazy because like it doesn't matter what niche you're in. You can create a course for pretty much fucking anything out there these days, right? Like literally anything, right? And promoting your passion, that's when it becomes exciting. That's when it becomes fun to work on it. That's when it becomes enjoyable, right? Whereas you're enjoying the actual journey rather than chasing the commissions.
Yeah.
That is when it becomes, this is when it becomes an actual enjoyable. That's when it becomes profitable. That's when it becomes, it's not no longer just a side hustle, right?
Yeah. It was when I completed it, and I went through it myself, and I just was like, it teaches like the history of photography, which I'll give you guys a little cool tidbit. So where I live is where Kodak was originated. So I live in Rochester, New York, and Kodak is 5 minutes from my studio. So George Eastman was the creator of like the modern day camera, basically, and film. And his house that he lived in is in Rochester, and it's a huge museum now. And I actually take people's like photos there because they have gorgeous gardens and stuff. But it's kind of crazy to me that photography, like film photography, actually started where I live. And it's like a big part of our community. So there's a lot of like in the beginning of the course, it teaches you all the cool stuff of like where photography started and where it is now. Even down to cell phone photography, which I really am going to do an awesome webinar on that. Because there's so many cool tricks that you could learn from this course to use your phone, even if you don't have a fancy camera. But it's teaching you like the fundamentals of photography and how to use that in your business.
Sorry, I had to unmute me, and I unmuted Daniel because I was noticing there was an echo there. I found out it was you, Daniel.
Test. You guys hear me echoing? Oh,
no,
it's
fine
right
now. It's when she was talking. I heard an echo, so it was all good though. But technical stuff, guys. Rochester, that's crazy, right? Like I love the history, like that, being able to just pop in, know that history. Like most people be like, oh, whatever. But a lot of times, like, you're always like, we just learned something new there. Or you just taught me something fucking new, right? People actually enjoy learning that stuff, especially if they're coming in to learn about photography. It's nice to have that history, right?
Yeah, and it's not boring. Like,
I'm
it's
actually
not like
excited to dive into your course. I am. I'm excited to dive into your course. I haven't yet, right? The other thing I did notice was your T-shirt, Tiffany and photography, right?
Oh, I have a lot of that.
Right? I love that how you brand yourself. I love how you're going hard on yourself. Like you're literally like you're literally the proof of, hey, if you have a busy life, stop making excuses because you still can do what you want to do. You just gotta make the time for it, right?
No,
because like you're busy. You're a super mom, right? You're a super mom. Your husband works full time most times, right? That's the thing. Like, it goes to show, like, even those busy stay-at-home moms, right, can create a online business or a home business, whatever, if you just learn the skills.
I can tell you that anybody that you guys know this, when I started photography, it was a hobby. I had $43 in my bank account when I started photography. I had a camera that collected dust, and I never learned how to use it until I got divorced and I needed money. And I was like, I really love photography and I'm going to learn how to do this. And I'm going to prove every ass out there that didn't believe in me that I'm going to do this shit and I'm going to do it my way. And I did. And I took $43 and I made it into a huge 3 times the size, 1,800 square foot studio that is a sensory friendly, the only interactive play photography studio in the area. This is the most comfortable enjoyable place. So when people tell you they can't do something, you freaking prove them wrong, because I was in poverty. I grew up with shit money. I had nothing. I had no support. I had the worst 18 years of my life with my ex-husband. And when he told me that I couldn't do that and I couldn't do anything without him, and I proved him wrong that I could do whatever I put my mind to. And I continue to do that every single day of my life. So anybody that tells you that you can't, I'm freaking proof that you can. I have a beautiful sign out front that he drives by every day just as proof. Let me just tell you, you can do that. Like, you can create a business. You can start. If you love photography, do it. Start it. Learn it. Understand. It's not hard. It really isn't. It's very overwhelming when you look at a camera and you're like, what are all these buttons? But guess what? My course tells you all that too. So it's, I want to help people be interactive. There's little course assignments so that you could put stuff in the community.
Do you have like a recommendation list at all? Like what cameras or what kind of mics?
Yep. So in the course, it talks about like the difference between DSLRs and mirrored cameras. And
that's actually, I was going to ask you. Can I ask you? Because wife asked me last night, because she's looking at buying me a camera, right? It's for my birthday, right? So she's like, what's the difference between the DSLR and the mirrorless camera? What's the difference?
There's a whole course lesson on that. Literally, it goes into details and the pros and cons of each thing. It's basically, I guess you're gonna have to look at the course, because it does go into details, and it does give you all the pros and cons. I'm a DSLR girl only because that's what
I'm gonna have her watch it too, just so she knows.
I know, like you definitely have to look into it. Like the course shows you every single thing that you need to know when it comes down to where you should, what you should buy, or what if you want to buy a camera. If not, you can use your phone. Like this course is not, this course doesn't just have to be about your camera. It's about the vision that you use to do certain things with your images. So it definitely goes into like all the things that you hear photographers talk about, the ISO, aperture, things that you're like, I don't know what the hell that is. Well, it tells you, and it doesn't tell you in terms where you're like, I don't know what that means either. So I actually explain it in terms where I would be sitting down with like a 10-year-old and being like, okay, this is how you do it. This is what this is. So we understand, and there's tons of photos in there showing you how to do certain things. It's very interactive. So I put a lot into it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we've noticed you've been busting your butt, especially in December. You're going, especially his last 2 weeks. You've been going. I mean, you've been in the chats for the last week testing your stuff and shit. We're trying to get affiliate links out there so we can push the crap out of you too, right?
Yeah.
Which is amazing. Like, you even got your own affiliate program.
Yeah, I do.
Now, like, you have your own affiliates now too, right? Yep. Which is. That's a huge win for you. Like, even just having affiliates are amazing for any business.
Yeah,
right. Because you don't have to pay. You as a business owner do not have to pay your affiliates unless they bring you a paying customer. Right. It's so much better than putting money out and putting it into paid ads. Right. Yes. Because not only today, people listen to influencers over ads. Right.
Yep.
And that's why, like, having an affiliates. It's such an amazing thing. Me and Daniel, we got like over 900 affiliates now for our Wealth Warriors, right? So you starting out, getting those first affiliates is absolutely. I'm excited for you, because
it is really exciting.
Not only does it help you get your brand out there even more, right? But you're also helping make an impact in those people's lives right now, right? Because they're helping you make some sales. You're giving them a commission, right? It's a win-win-win.
And in the world of affiliate marketing, that's passive income right there. Like that's income that you just have to promote. And it's a win-win on every situation, because I need the help marketing because I don't always have the time to get on and do posts all the time and to push out the course. So for that, I am appreciative of anybody that would be willing to like put it out there. And I put my name on that. So I can tell you right now that I'm not going to have you slinging a course that is crap. Like it's I'm just, and everybody knows that I'm very honest. If I was like, oh, that's crap. I also love the, constructive criticism. I love having people go through the course and be like, you know what, I really like to see, or I think that maybe you should do this. You guys know, you have gone through with me, like even on building my stuff and helping me like look at it. And you're like, I think maybe you should do this. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm doing that. Like I'm right there. Like I don't.
That's funny. And that I want to point out right there is like, we literally made suggestions to you yesterday, 2 days ago, and you literally implemented them within 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You didn't wait a day. You didn't wait next week, right? You fucking, okay, thank you. And put it into action, right?
But that's also like, that helps me. And that in my brainwave, like there's things that I'm going to miss because I'm human. And so I'm like, oh, well, that's a great idea. Like, I think that would flow really nicely that way. And so having other people's eyes on that and having like my beta testers that went through the course to see what that's like, like to tell me like they've all taken all these courses and is it, comparable, or should I be adding certain things? I want to know what my members want, So
and that's powerful. That's powerful. And that any real entrepreneur will take constructive criticism.
Yeah.
Me and Daniel, we had to drop our egos, right? We thought we knew everything 2 years ago, right? We had to drop our egos, and we've invested in our own mentors and stuff like that. We're constantly learning, right? People are gonna, if you're willing to drop your egos, your life can totally change, man. And it's freaking crazy what you've done in just the last, we'd say 90 days, but we put your thing on a halt because you went so crazy in November. So, which is amazing, which is awesome, right? But yeah, like the last 3-4 months for you is just like totally changed for you. And I'm excited to see where your course and where you and your community takes you. I want to ask you a quick question though, off topic and everything else. Are you using your affiliate marketing TikTok to promote this?
I am.
Okay, I'm going to make a huge suggestion to you. Go get a different phone and create a totally new photography TikTok. Just photography. Specifically on photography. I came across a photography. I hope I can find it for you. I came across a photography page last night. 875,000 followers. And all the guy does is take photos.
Yeah.
All he does is take photos, and he has his own photography course attached to it. So I'm going to try finding that for you. I don't know why I didn't save it. But yeah, huge following list, right? Just on photography. All he does is take photos, right? He just takes photos. Most of it's nature, right? Most of it's nature.
Definitely do that. Definitely follow Nate's suggestion.
I would highly recommend
another account just for that
channel, just for photography. Screw that affiliate marketing.
So is that just whatever Wi-Fi you're on, like to create it, or what's the?
If you want to keep it on the same phone, create it. Go to a Tim Hortons Wi-Fi, or
what if I do it from my studio, like a different?
Yeah, as long as it's different. Yeah, if you're different, that's right. Your studio is different address, right? So,
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that'll work. That should work. That would probably work. Actually, I'd probably, even if you just did all your photography stuff within your studio on that rather than on your other address, right? You'd be good. You'd be golden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or if you got an old phone laying around, just leave it in your studio and create your content right there.
I don't need a second phone, man. I don't need any of that.
I'm telling you right now, it is very handy. My other one's upstairs charging, but ask Daniel, it's very handy having two phones.
I can barely
one is for main business, one for main business, the other one's for like content creation and blah, 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 right? It's a lot more organized.
Absolutely do that. And I mean, with your social media marketing skills, I mean, it's easy for you right now. I mean, to blow up a new brand, right? Just focus on the photography on a new account, focus on that. Then then bring.
I'm telling you right now, because it's not make money online, right?
Right. Yeah.
Because a lot of people have that friggin', I don't know, that red flag about make money online, whatever, right? It changed our freaking lives. So I don't know why people are so whatever. You just doing straight photography, straight friggin', and then a photography course attached to that. I'm telling you right now, that thing's gonna take off. You're gonna make sales like crazy, right? Get on that TikTok. I'm telling you right now, because it will be a moneymaker for you. Right? Because like anything out there, right? Like somebody can come out here, come in here, right? And literally they can go and create a course on how to build homemade RCs. Literally, right?
Yeah.
Like RC boats, RC planes, right? You could create a course on how to build RC planes, right? You could create a course on freaking anything, guys. Find your passion, what you're passionate about, and freaking learn the skills and then turn it into a profitable business.
So the other thing that I wanted to even go a little bit on was the power of AI. So not only is AI like taking over everything, because it is, and it's if you're not utilizing it in your business or your anything, then you're putting money out there. Like not only do I use ChatGPT, because I think most people do, you can create your own prompts and use that and utilize it more than just asking it a question. Yep. Make it so that it remembers you and it does, the work for you. It creates some images for you. Like it does a lot of things that people don't realize. Not only that, I utilize in photo editing, I utilize Topaz, which is amazing product. And that's all AI based. There's people when you learn how to, like, for instance, when I went to the One Cannabis distributor, I didn't have my camera on me, but I have, one of the newest iPhones. I needed to take a couple quick pictures of like some product for them so that I could start up so I started up their social medias. I took these pictures with my phone. I went home and I used a photo editor that is AI on my phone, and I created like the coolest pictures from those iPhone photos to upload on their socials, and the response was insane. How many people were like, wow, dude, how'd you do that? It took me all of 5 minutes to use AI, upload a photo and be like, I want snow in the background. And there it is. Like it looks like this product is in the middle of a snowstorm, and you just utilize it in every part of your business, from automating things. I mean, doing your emails for you, your swipes, everything I do is through AI. ChatGPT writes my emails for me, and I drop them in, change it up, and off they go, and they're automated, and I don't have to look at it. I don't have to worry about it. I use that in every business that I do things for. So it's not just my photography, it's my photography business. It's my, all these small businesses that I'm setting up for them, and they don't have to worry about it. That's why they pay me to do it.
That's right.
So use it. Like, use what you're learning, use what's out there. There's so many free things that you can use that you could up your business game. Even down to affiliate softwares, like, there's different softwares that you can use and utilize. Do it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. That was just like me and Daniel last week. We taught all you guys how to freaking do AI freaking videos, like create viral reels. Like, it doesn't matter what you guys want to do it on. You can create those videos literally any niche, any freaking platform, and create top-notch content using AI technology and voiceovers.
During your master class last week, I was on it and I tested what you guys told us to do. Okay, while we're in the class, I'm on here testing it, and I found a photography reel. And I saw this like a street photographer taking all these gorgeous images, and that was the reel. Okay. So I did a remix of it while I was sitting there. My Instagram, I'm still learning Instagram. I will be the first to tell you that I am more of a Facebook and
it's not the easiest
girl,
platform.
but Instagram I'm getting really excited about using because I'm learning so much. But I did a remix, and my normal view count, because I don't have a lot of followers, if I post something, it's like, oh no, like 20 views. Okay. I have I did that remix while we were talking. I did exactly step for step what you guys told me. And it was last night at like 140 views, which was just like, and it says it's something like 300% more than what my normal posts were. And I'm like, there it is.
Nice.
And then I got like 7 new followers from that. So
Nice.
It was like, and you can see the analytics where it was like, oh, well, these people saw that I did a remix of it. They viewed it. And then I got some followers from it. So then, you realize that does work. Like
Absolutely.
It's powerful. It does work like that. Like literally, I just did another remix. What, last night, Daniel? No, it was the night before. I did another remix just 2 days ago. Right? It popped right off. Right? Yeah. It does work. So, like that's the thing. Like me and Daniel and our team, we teach what works now, not what was working. If it's not working anymore, we'll let you guys know. Right? Stop doing it. You're wasting your time. Right? We show you guys what works. Right? And like that's the power of like having that coaching, having that mentorship, right? Compared to taking another course, right? With you, like I'm so excited to have you to see what you do with your photography business, with your photography course this year, because like you're just getting started, right? You literally just launched it. By the way, guys, I'm gonna just put it out there. If you guys want to grab her photography course, guys, go there and grab her course. Danny, can you put that in the comments?
Yeah, I'll drop it in the comment. I'll drop it in the comment right now.
I already beat you to it, bro. I already beat you to it. It's already in there. Comment section, guys. If you literally want to get her photography course, this is the link to go to. http://bit.ly photography course 2024. Go get that freaking photography course. Support your freaking local entrepreneurs, right? And literally, guys, I'm telling you guys, I'm going to be diving into it. She got me even more excited about it today, right? Because literally, there's some answers in there that even I need to know. I'm looking at buying a camera myself right soon for my studio. Me and Daniel actually both are going to be buying a camera. So if you have a link for any good cameras that you would suggest, send them on over, okay? We don't mind supporting other entrepreneurs, right? I don't mind buying a camera through your affiliate link. I have no problems, right? That's the thing. Like people don't understand is like, hey, you recommend a product, a camera to me, right? I click on your link, purchase that camera. That company pays you a commission.
Yeah. No,
it's affiliate marketing, guys. Basically, that's 101. Literally.
Yep. Yeah, and for customer, we are paying the same price. We're paying the same price. Yeah.
I don't pay any extra for using her affiliate link. That's why affiliate marketing is so damn powerful.
It is.
People get all caught up in, I don't want to promote another course. I don't want to promote, make money online. Well, you don't have to.
You don't have to.
You don't have to.
I'm an Amazon affiliate.
People.
I'm an Amazon affiliate, and like being an Amazon affiliate, like I get the majority of the stuff that I use from Amazon. So of course you're gonna see it. You're gonna see links in my course for like my favorite lighting, my favorite all of these things because I use them, and I'm telling you that these are awesome products that I've been using for 13 years in business, and like, why shouldn't I benefit from that at all? It's an affiliate marketing. I mean, that is, you're either going to do that or you're going to buy it from Amazon and they're going to benefit from it. There's no, why not help other people build their, their bank accounts? That's exactly what
That's the thing. Like people don't realize affiliate marketing is like you're recommending products that solve a solution, right? Or you're recommending products that people want, right? If you're recommending a product and you've taken that product and you think it's a good product, why the heck wouldn't you recommend it? Your family and friends always suggest, hey, what restaurant do you go to, right? Now, you can't make affiliate commissions off restaurants, but like, I'm just saying, like, your friends and family are always suggesting things. Like, are you going over to your, like, I go over my mother's. She probably got a bunch of new stuff from freaking Amazon, right? Oh, look at, like, my mom uses my Amazon affiliate links all the time, right? Yep. She buys big products, right? I'm sending her links, right? That's the thing. Like, it's so crazy because affiliate marketing is literally not only changed our lives, your life, Daniel's life, but it's changing hundreds of thousands of people's lives. And the skepticism behind it blows my mind because affiliate marketing's been around since the 90s. The only reason why it's blown up over the last 3 years is because of what happened in the last 3 years, right? Mm-hmm. Boosted the online industry by 10 years, and now we have all these entrepreneurs online seeing, and they've been woken up and realizing I can make a heck of a lot more money online than I can at my current job. Right.
So I want to answer, there's a comment in here about Amazon influencer. So I'm an Amazon associate and influencer. Basically, it took me 4 months to become an influencer. I actually applied like every week for 4 months. It was insane. But I took Wealth Warriors actually has Cameron put out his course regarding like how to become an influencer, and that gave me a lot of like cool tips and tricks to use to do that. So I took that, and like 4 days later I went to go apply again and get my denial, and it said approved, and I took a screenshot of it. I was like, oh my god, I am. The coolest part about that is that you can just like, I mean, you can do a 30-second video of anything. I have backdrops that I got from Amazon for my studio, and I take photos, I take videos of them. It takes all of 30 seconds. And I'm like, this is awesome. Like this material, look at this is what it looks like. And anybody that clicks on it, you make, and purchases, you make money on. There's so many ways to make money on Amazon.
Yeah, a lot of people do have issues getting approved.
Yes.
That's the hardest part with Amazon influencers, is just getting approved. But what Amazon influencer is looking for when you're wanting to get approved is engaging following. I know people who've had less than 100 people on their TikTok get approved because they have an engaging content.
So and I used my TikTok as the one to use, so my social media to use for Amazon, and I used the exact same TikTok throughout every time that I tried to get on it. And what I noticed was I upswing my engagement with people all over that whole month before I applied again, and they noticed that. The other thing that you can do that's a really great tip is if you are buying from Amazon, make sure you put reviews for everything that you buy, even if you're not an influencer or an associate or anything, because when they say, hey, review this, they're not doing that only to get the reviews for the customer, for the vendor. They look at that. When they go to approve you, they look to see if you give reviews to people, not just video, but like 5 stars, shipping was great, whatever. They are looking at that for your approval. So yeah.
Great tip. I also want to share one thing. Okay, I keep it till the end before Nate asks the last question. I know a lot of people watching Tiffany right now, right? You see the dramatic change in the last 90 days. Okay, I want to share from what we see as coaches. Okay, I want to give you guys out there. So how Tiffany and her like almost 2 years of frustration, right? That she got her passion within her and she tried to get it out there. Same as you guys, okay? Everybody has unique talent. And one critical skill I see that that Tiffany pick it up in the last 90 days is actually everybody need to focus on, okay? It's not about pushing products. It's about to learn how to bring leads and sales to your business, okay? You can bring leads and sales to affiliate offer. You can bring leads and sales to local business. You can also bring leads and sales to your own offer, your own business, okay? So that's one most critical skills that I see a lot of beginner overlook, okay? They are so busy chasing after different products, trying to push products out there. I can tell you, you won't make money by doing that because you are focusing on the wrong thing. But if you learn how to command attention, you have that skill to get leads and potential sales. If you have that skill, you can make any business blow up, whether that's affiliate offer you are promoting, whether that's your future offer, whether you are providing that kind of service to local business. That's exactly what Tiffany is mastering, okay? That's why I want to throw it out there.
And like you guys have said in a million different ways in every single thing, your email list, your lead email list is the only thing you own. It's the only thing you own. They could take down your social medias tomorrow. They could take it down right now. Nate's had his taken down 6,000 times. Like, you only own your email subscriber list. So when everything that you push needs to hit your subscriber list for an email address before they do anything, because that list grows super quick when people start to like really engage with you and really see that you're not full of shit and that you're going to help them. So keep that list, like keep it going, keep getting leads. My mindset was so fucked when I started this. And you could go back on my socials and I was like, hi, I'm Tiffany. I've been through shit. Like, that's how my socials were. Like, there was nothing I would have swiped on me 4 times over. Like, I don't want to see that shit. I also don't want you to be like so in your face that people are like, ugh, like, I don't want to see this girl anymore. Be your real self and you will get those leads and you'll get those sales and you can promote anything. It doesn't matter what it is, but your email list is important. And that's the thing that you need to drive to every business that you ever work with. That's how I get all of my small brick and mortars. I'm like, you need an email list. I just want
to point that out there because it's not just affiliate marketers here that are collecting email lists, right?
No.
Almost every business these days are collecting email lists. You go walk into Claire's and go to swipe your freaking card to buy your daughter some earrings. They're asking you for your email. You go to the shoe store and buy a pair of shoes, swipe that card. There's oh, by the way, can I get your email, sir?
Yep.
Literally, guys, I'm telling you, why do they grab that email? To put you on their email list so they can retarget you again and send you more promotional content so they can make more sales on the back end.
Yep.
Guys, we're in a digital era. I'm telling you right now, if you're not online making money, you're literally missing out on thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Doesn't matter what business you're doing, right? Like, she's promoting her passion, photography, guys. Like, I'm so excited to see where it takes you this year. Like, I'm literally excited for you, and I'm excited for those who actually join you, right? Because this is going to be an amazing journey. And like, that's the thing. Like, people can like, you're literally going to be paying your affiliates. What is it? 20%, right? You're paying your affiliates 20%, right? So they're going to make,
that's almost $50. It's $49.40.
Yeah, so they're going to make $50 per sale, right? That's freaking grocery money, right? That's freaking rent money, right? Like, you make enough sales of that, you can make some good rent money. promote the crap out of her, guys. Like literally, she did all the work on the photography course, put in all the work. She's done months of freaking, she's been putting this together for months, stayed up late nights, got up early mornings, stressful days, doubtful days, right? Ups and downs, right? But she put in all this work for you guys, done for you, freaking photography course. Now all you guys got to do is promote it and make money off of it.
Yep.
All right.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Honestly, like, come on, guys, get out there, because go join her photography course, guys. Get it, right? Because it's worth it. I'm gonna tell you right now, I haven't even gotten into it, and I know it's gonna be worth it because I know how much work she has put into it.
Oh, I'm gonna learn from this as well, because a good content does make all the difference. Okay, the photo you put out does represent your everything. Okay, everything about your business, people can feel from the content you put out. So I definitely need to learn this. Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped for your what is, I want to ask you first for last thing. What's your goal for the end of 2024? What is your goal?
So I am working on a second photography course already. And that is basically that is going to be my goal. Like my biggest goal is to get as many people to start my photography 101 so that they can learn these fundamentals. That is big. The only way that you're going to learn how to really be a photographer. Secondly, my biggest goal is to get this second the second course out there before mid-year, because this is going into what my true passion is, and that is helping my studio being sensory friendly is very to my heart. I want to teach people how to set up their own studios, their own businesses, their own, how to go in and out of even starting a small business. My first studio was 200 square feet. And it was, inside of a hair salon, one of the little, and I did I had over 100 sessions in that tiny little studio. But I want to teach people how to make an interactive play studio, because in this day and age, this is so important to be, special needs friendly, and to have a place where parents can bring their children, that they are loved and supported and not scared to take photos and enjoy themselves and can just be their beautiful, candid little selves. So that course is exactly what I want to do, is show people how to do this, like how to make that, franchise it. I don't care, but
and that's one I'd definitely be taking. And because my nephew's autistic, he's actually named after me. My little brother named him after me. His name's Nathan, right? He just turned 13 years old, right? But his mom, right? I guess my brother's wife, right? She's a photography too. She's a photographer too, but she's not like full on photography. She's dabbled in it here, dabbled in it there. But if I give her something like this, maybe it could maybe spark a new interest in her.
I didn't know that was the direction of photography that I really needed in my heart and soul. And once I knew that Charlotte was autistic, and I saw the struggles of what parents even if their kids aren't special needs. A 2-year-old doesn't want to sit still. Like and I don't want
my 5-year-old doesn't want to sit still.
No, and I don't want to bring them into a situation where it's scary with all these lights and it's like, sit down, smile. I'm so far from that I'm almost like a child, because I play with them. The second they walk in right here, that's a sensory friendly playroom. They see it the second they walk in. They go in there and play and find their favorite toys before we do anything. We come. It's very low lighting. I learned how to maneuver my lights so that nothing flashes. Like I've learned so much about how a child's brain works. And so it puts the parents at ease when they come here, because then they see that I'm fun and that I'm on the floor with them. I'm doing cake smashes and I'm eating cake with little ones. Like, I'm like smearing it on my face just to get them to laugh. We play videos, we play with bubbles, we learn what, special need triggers. They have some triggers that sometimes other people don't understand. I genuinely care about my client base. And if you went to my website, if you went to my photography website, you will see every testimonial that my heart feels like it's so full. Because if you look at my testimonials, every single one of them says how much they love being in this studio, how much they love me, how much I'm so down to earth and so calm. I don't know how, because I'm not. I'm like an anxious mess all the time, but it's my wheelhouse. This is what I do. This is what I love. And I love when people send me a message and they're like, I don't know how you got that photo. I don't know how you even made my family look like this, because I didn't see that during the session. But it's amazing. And I get that every single time. I pride myself on that. And that's what I'm teaching in these courses. I'm teaching other people to do this, to make it your heart full from it.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Damn. Come the authority in your space. Like it's gonna be like I'm telling you right now. If I were you, I'd put your affiliate marketing TikTok to the side for a little bit and just start a whole freaking photography TikTok. And that's one suggestion I'm going to give you.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you that yesterday and I totally forgot to, but like, I'm telling you right now, like, go all in on this. Go all in on this, because this is what you're for. This is what you were meant to freaking do. I know it was, because just the smile on your face talking while you talk about it shows that this is what you're meant to do.
I also want to throw some suggestion out there. You probably have that already, but when you create like more advanced course, right? Like you are building another one, put a module in there, show people how you get contract from local business, like your templates, how you get a deal.
Yeah. And that's so just a real quick in this photography 101, I'm building up the webinars and dates that I'm going to do webinars. They will be replayed, so you can go back and replay them. But in the community, there is a space for you to request certain things that we can bring up in a webinar. So obviously I will do everything I can to get, to put in place a webinar so that everybody can learn at a fun pace. So that's something that I definitely want to do. Like, I want to make sure that everybody gets what they want out of it, and show them how they can do this and create a business if they want to. And that second course is gonna be fire when it comes to this.
Absolutely. Yep.
I can't wait. I can't wait. So, for those people who've been sitting on the fence about just learning these high income skills, affiliate marketing, how to build your own digital course, those maybe sitting on the side of should they get group coaching or one-on-one accountability, what would you recommend to like people who are freaking struggling? Would you recommend a one-on-one or would you recommend group coaching? Because it really depends on who the person is. It also depends on the goal that they're set.
Okay, so my biggest thing is I'm realistic to know that not everybody can afford something right off the bat, like a one-on-one coaching. I'm very realistic when people ask me about it, what they think I should, like what they think, what would I do in that situation? And really the easiest way to answer that is, if it's going to make you not be able to get groceries, then you need to start small. You don't have to, I think starting off with something as easy as doing our $17 course where you're learning the fundamentals of affiliate marketing. The great thing about Wealth Warriors is having the fact that we have from 17 up to 4 grand on all in between. So you could build your knowledge by starting with, if you're at a level where you don't know shit about affiliate marketing, or you don't even know what it is, $17 is doable for somebody that doesn't know what the heck they're looking at. Then when you get to a point where I'm like, okay, where do I go now? Because I know this stuff, but I don't understand it, and I'm not really sure where to go with it. Then you can do memberships. Like, I mean, the membership that you guys have in place now, for coaching, the coaching calls are worth it. In just the coaching calls are worth it. Doing Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, our coaches are freaking awesome. They help you. They audit your accounts. I mean, just the pure fact that you get that is so helpful. I mean,
I just got to throw that out there for anybody who's watching. Our group coaching is only $247 a monthly membership. If you guys want it, I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm damn proud of that fucking price, because nobody else in the market can compete with that price.
and you also don't, when you have coaching like that in any other program, you're not getting that many, and you're also not getting audited. Like, they will audit your account and be like, nope, this isn't right. Yep, this is right. This is working. That's not working. And the best is it's in a group setting. So you're like totally embarrassed, but you're like, okay, so I'm going to fix that. And I'm not going to do it again. But like, it's not embarrassing, but it's like, it's eye-opening, because you're like, okay, I didn't know that, but now I do. Or you can watch somebody else get audited and then change that real quick on your side before you do. But it's the coaching is great. The coaching's like I think also the fact that all of the coaches are totally different. They're totally different than each other. Like,
we all have our own superpowers. Well, we literally, all of us have our own superpowers. That's why we're such a powerful team.
They teach in such a different way. Like, every single one of them has their own throw on how to teach and coach. And so like getting that is awesome. But then if you're in that stage and then you decide that you want to do the one-on-one coaching, that is like the Mac Daddy of it. Like that is making it's your personalized. You're not just the group setting, which you still get the group setting part of it. Like, you still get the whole group and everything, but you're personalized. And that is, I think that you really in this world have to, in this affiliate marketing world, making money online world, you have to work yourself to it. I think people that jump into it like full force and have not dipped their toes in affiliate marketing can be way overwhelmed. And I think you need to start and gradually go up and learn. And that's personally me. I mean, it's a scary, overwhelming world, and you're competing against a lot of people that, you don't have that mindset yet of like, I don't care what they're selling. I'm going to sell it too, and I'm going to do it different. But there isn't a bad way to go in the Wealth Warrior program. I mean, every single one of them has taught me something, and I've done them all. So
we've all learned from each other too, right? Like, even like you were freaking even teaching me and Daniel before the freaking meeting today about school and freaking Stripe, right? Like, we were asking you questions, right? You guys be like, you can learn from everybody, whether you're a freaking six-figure or you're just starting out. You can learn from everything, right? Like, literally, if somebody else has done something, fucking rights, I'll pay to fucking learn it. Literally, right? If I want to be if I want to be in some place, I'm gonna pay to get that knowledge, because me trying to do it on my own is gonna take me not only longer, but probably cost me a lot more. Right?
Yep.
I do have one question. Okay, I care a lot. Me and Nick care a lot. Okay, so I do have one question for you, Tiffany.
Real quick. Shane, that's $247 US. I am Canadian up in Alberta, but yeah, no, everything we do is in USD.
Yeah, company is in US. Yeah. So I do have one question for you, Tiffany. Mm-hmm. So, are you happier, feel more fulfilled right now comparing to 90 days ago? Besides making money, all that stuff, that's the only one thing me and Nick care a lot.
I'm definitely fulfilled. I think that I'm extremely proud of this course and that I didn't put it on hold any longer, and that the things I've utilized what I've learned. Like I'm definitely feeling great about that.
Beautiful.
And that's where it comes into is that you can be so proud because it's yours.
Yeah,
you created it, right?
Like, I made that.
It's a passion, and when you be able to launch that, like when me and Daniel launched Wealth Warriors, fuck man, I think we went through every fucking emotion there is on the planet.
You did,
right? Like literally every emotion. I was scared shitless. I had no clue. We had no clue what was going to happen a year from now. We weren't sure if people liked us. We weren't sure if people were going to laugh at us. Right? There were so many emotions going on. Right?
There were so many messages between you and I, Nate, that I was like, I don't know what the hell. I was like, oh my God, is this gonna what is going on? I hate funnels. Like I just every time I was like something else, the frustrations and then the crying and then the sickness. And it was just, there is so many emotions, but it's no different than like the proudness that you feel like when you look at your kid and you're like, I made that. And now I'm like, I made this,
Right. I know that feeling, man. My little dude, my little Jax, my little Gem, right? Like, he was I watched him on his Christmas concert right before Christmas, right? And he is so proud up on that stage, right? Just bow tie and all. I'm like, yeah, I made that.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, like that feeling. There's nothing like that feeling. Even when
high on the stage, dressed right out, backed out.
Even when my daughter is like trying to climb into the fridge and like go inside of the refrigerator, I'm like, yep, I made that. Like she's mine. Yep, she's trying to climb in the fridge. But yeah. It's an amazing feeling, and I'm finally to a point where I'm so proud of where I finally got that. Like Salvatore used to yell at me every single time that we talked. He's like, change that mindset. You're freaking awesome. Like, and I'm like, yeah. Stop blowing smoke up my ass. I'm like, I see through bullshit. I don't, like, I had that guard up. And then when people started to like, my beta testers started to go through the course and they're like, this is awesome. I'm like, I am awesome. Like, this is great. Like, I actually put something out there that I'm super duper proud of, besides my photography business, I don't have a lot of that I'm super proud of,
And that's the like, that's your passion. And that's what it's really like. That's literally what it's all about. Like anybody can, like I said, anybody can promote a course, anybody can freaking make money online, but in order to find your passion where you wake up every day and you're smiling before your feet hit the floor.
Yep.
That's true freedom.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So Nate, do you guys have any last question? Because I know that Tiffany is very busy. She has the business.
Yeah, me and Daniel got the recordings to do. I just want to throw this out there, magic, real quick. Is some payment for the softwares as well. We take care of the funnel building. We take care of the funnels. We take care of the emails. We take care of the closing. We have even AI profit processor installed to our system. So literally we'll set calls and book calls for you in our program as well, right? We have got literally everything. 247. Your affiliate link is your funnels and everything like that. You don't have to pay any additional for software, anything with our program. That's why 247 is literally, if you're wanting to get started or want to just jump into the Wealth Warriors, 247 is very affordable for a lot of people, right? So we made it that way so we can make a damn impact in 2024, right? We want to help as many people as we can this year, right? And for that, guys, I'm telling you right now, I want to see every single one of you succeed this year. I think Daniel froze there.
I do. Did he?
He's frozen.
He looks mad right now.
Let's bring him out for 1 sec. Oh no, he lost. Yeah, he must have died. He must have died off. Shit. My power went out. Oh no, his power went out.
Oh boy.
Okay, it's all good, Dan. We're about to
we're at the end anyway, so
yeah, we're shutting this down anyway. So, Tiffany, I just want to say huge thank you for coming on once again. Right?
Thank you for having
Second
me.
time on won't be our last. I do want to interview you 6 months from now, see where you're at again in 6 months, right? I'm super pumped for you. If you guys, once again, I'm just gonna throw that out there. If you guys want to follow Tiffany on her affiliate marketing TikTok, go follow her at the Stay at Home Mom Affiliate, right? SAHM affiliate, right? And if you guys want her course, go get that damn course, guys. I'm telling you right now, it's worth it. It's literally what's worth it, guys. You guys can get started. Go get it. You want it now. I'm telling you. Other than that, I want to say thank you for tuning in today.
Thanks,
Chris
guys.
says, congratulations. So proud of the work you've been doing.
Thanks, Chris.
We are as a
Chris is
family
one of our
itself,
awesome coaches too, by the way.
So proud of you. So proud of you, how far you've come, right? And we want to just say, keep crushing it. This is your year. 2024 is your year to shine. And we can't wait to see where you are at the end of this year. So I want to say thank you for having us on. And for those of you who've been watching, thank you for tuning in today. We are Rise with Wealth Warriors every single Thursday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here on our, lately we've been going live everywhere, but lately it's just in our Facebook group. But yeah, I want to say see you all next week. And I hope you all have an amazing weekend. Catch you later and go after your dreams, guys. I'm telling you, find that passion and change your life.